There we go. Glad you guys could be here. So what we got today is something called this Trophi.ai system. Now what it is an artificial intelligence program that allows, well, it basically teaches you to be a better sim racer. Now, I got invited to this, I'm not entirely sure if it was a closed beta or not. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is I got invited to start using it, and I kind of wanted to start using it. I was practicing with it last night. As you can very clearly see, I've got a few recorded laps. And the problem, there's a slight issue here. There's only 2 games that are supported: iRacing and Assetto, Corsa, Competizone. And on top of that, there's only a few select combinations of cars and tracks. And as you can see here, I've got 7 pages worth of it. Right there is the one I was doing yesterday. Let's go ahead and do this. Cool. We are going to practice with the Bentley on Laguna Seca Raceway. We're going to record a few laps, and we're going to see what... We're going to basically try to improve my lap time. Where'd my gloves go? We're going to have it tell me where I need to do better. In fact, hold on, real quick. I can literally have it run in-depth performance analysis of your laps and driving techniques. It'll tell me what I need to do better. And I was running this last night. So my best lap, 127 something. There. Check this out. Okay, so, and here's the fun part. I can literally, the fact that I have to stand on the fucking brake in order for it to actually register that I'm trying to fucking, look at that. I'm standing on it, and it still doesn't register full. So it'll actually have a graph, and you can actually use that fucking brake pedal, man. That has to be a serious issue. There. Holy shit. Are you fucking serious? There. To help you develop muscle memory, it allows you to basically... Go back. To help you develop muscle memory, it basically allows you to practice as if you were actually driving this video here. That kind of helps. Let me do this. Turn off my throttle and its throttle. And allow you to get an idea of what you need to do better. That. So right here, it feels like there's a rubber stopper in the middle of the brake pedal, and I have to fucking stand on it in order for it to start registering more. So, trying to match up its best lap time with my ability to... See that? Like, I have to stand on the fucking brake in order to actually get it to register up that high. That's me slamming on the fucking brake in order to get it. There's a problem. At some point, I have to sit here and say that 2 years of doing this shit, and I'm not getting any better, is there's a fucking problem with either me or the equipment that I'm using. And I'm capping it, I'm plateauing on how good I can go and do because of this shit. So look at this. It allows you to basically try to develop muscle memory based on, you know, the track. And the fact, like, I'm standing on the fucking brake and it doesn't register sometimes. But, there's your coaching. It coaches you. Shut that off. What the fuck? So you can't shut the sound off. Got it. Fucking stupid. Pause. And it'll tell you where exactly you need to fucking work on. We're gonna go here and start the challenge here. Again, there's only a select few courses and car combinations that are supported. Alright. Let's record a few laps, try to do better. My best is a 127. In order to get platinum in this challenge, I need to do a 120, what was it, 3? A 123. Yeah, 123.
Green light, go, go, go.
What the fuck is up with my frame rate? Are you fucking serious? Dude, what the fuck is going on with my fucking frame rate right now? Frame rate issues. What the fuck is going on with my computer now? You have got to be kidding me. Right up here, 22, 25, 24. Why the fuck am I having frame rate issues now? Dude, you have got to be fucking kidding me. So it's when it's in the background, and I actually start to work properly. This wasn't doing this yesterday. I was perfectly fine yesterday. There we go. That's fucking better. Drive.
Green light, go, go, go.
Record a few laps, try to at the very least do good. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. 15, 16, 18. What the fuck is going on with my frame rate? Is this fucking for real? Are we being serious right now? What the flying fuck is this? I have never had to deal with this. Wasn't happening yesterday. There we go. It's Streamlabs causing it. That chime you just heard was my lap time being recorded through the program. I'm having a hard time trying to believe what it's... I really am. It's telling me I need to brake later, but I'm going too fast for that corner. Like, it tells you where your problem areas are, and one of the corners was turn 11. The very last turn on the fucking... Oh my god. The very last turn on the course. And as I recall... Pull this up here. So my very best lap, it'll tell me. Let me check this out again. Okay, so right here, turn 11. Ease off the throttle. Stop. Ease off the throttle. Your throttle must be released gradually. When you release the throttle quickly, you can throw the car forward, and that isn't ideal here. I'm fucking confused. Come on. That doesn't look like an easy off the throttle there. That looks like he blipped the throttle going through the corner. So I did that. That's exactly what I fucking did. That's exactly what I fucking did. That is almost 1-for-1 what the expert did. In fact, look at this. Right up until that moment right there, I was actually going fucking faster than him. Okay, I don't know what the fuck it's doing, but... Pause. Let's go back here. These are my problem areas on my very best lap. Turn 5. Make this any bigger? I can't make it any bigger. So we're stuck with that small ass fucking... Let me do this. Let me move that down here. Move this up a little bit so you actually have a full view of the picture. So the red is his braking. The orange is mine. Right there, it feels like there's like that's all the play in the world. I don't have to do much in order to get it to do that. But as soon as I get to right there, whatever that is, it feels like a rubber stopper or a fucking... It feels like there's something blocking my ability to press it any harder. Because as soon as I have to start to fucking really force into it to get it to fucking go any... and again, I'm rocking the chair back, standing on it, and it still does not register a full throttle input or a full brake input. So I'm gonna say it's the fucking steering wheel. It's not the steering wheel. It's the pedals. Because that is atrocious. Like, that is me pumping the fucking thing to get the fucking thing to work. Like, do I really need to, like, pull myself into it? I'm starting to fucking make my leg hurt. Brake like you are driving. Click the eye icon to see what you can project. Yeah. So let's try that again. He's trying to get it to... So the purple is my new one. Okay, let's try that again. See, like that right there, like it followed my line completely. Right here. So right there is where I can start to feel that pressure, but let's do this again. That's way too much. But like, I'm blaming the steer. I'm blaming Logitech on this. Because after 2 years, that fucking stiffness right there is still fucking there. It is. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it's Logitech's fault for making such a shitty product. Oh, that was not what I was trying to do. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm supposed to go full brake, and I have to stand on it. How the fuck are you supposed to drive like that? And that's still not even full brake pressure. Look at that. I have to... I can't just rest my foot on the brake. I have to put the ball of my foot up on it and then push down. You can't just, like, set your foot on it like you can on a normal brake pedal. I have to, for this fucking steering wheel and pedal shit from Logitech, I have to stand on it on the ball of my foot in order to actually get it to work. That was not. It's gonna record that. Oh no, it's not. Way too much. That is atrocious. And like right there, it is so fucking sensitive. That little bit, it feels like there is such a small amount of brake pedal travel that it feels like that I'm not doing enough. Trying to find that area right here to find that perfect balance of how much I'm putting down is fucking impossible. I'm blaming Logitech here. Return to the analysis. We're done doing this. There's really nothing I can do about that. in Raceroom Racing Experience, I have the steering lock set to 400 degrees because what little I steer going into these corners is just enough. I can't make it that small with this game and expect to be able to get through corners without spinning. It doesn't work that way. At least not with this game. What's the brake gamma? I don't know what that means, brake gamma. A little description would be nice. But here's what we're gonna do. Let me pull the software up here. A 125.8. I'm honestly surprised that's my best. All right. What the? Okay. What the fuck is going on with the frame rate now? I'm doing 16. What the fuck? This is a Streamlabs thing. Streamlabs is doing this. If I have Streamlabs up, it fucking does this. I love how it's telling me I need to brake later in a lot of these corners, but I'm overshooting the apex and I'm completely going like wide. Then again, I'm gonna blame the brake pedal on this. Some shitty not engineering, some shitty manufacturing by Logitech. See, that's the reason why I have to brake so fucking early. Because I'm gonna put up with this shit for as long as I fucking need to. Because one of the things I'm gonna be doing today, probably as soon as the stream is done, I'm going to be looking for a new steering wheel, and I'm not going to skimp on a budget here. Like, if I fucking have to, I'll take out a loan to pay for one. That's fucking atrocious. Like, the fact that I cannot nail down a spot somewhere between 30 and 70% brake, and I have to stand on it so much where I rock the seat back, and it's still not registered that I'm fucking standing on it. Like, if I have to pull myself into the brake pedal to kind of push it all the way down, there's a fucking problem. I've been doing this for 2 fucking years. I should not be this bad, but at some point, there's got to be external factors to the reason why you're not doing as well. What the fuck?
Green light, go, go, go.
a second. Let me do this. We're going to move this. You know what? Let's move this back over here. Because down here, in this little area, you'll be able to see a little bit more in detail just how much throttle, brake, and you can actually see the steer lock of just how much I'm steering. Why the okay. Now it's okay, it's saying I'm doing 60 frames. Good. There we go. That was not supposed to happen. See, look at that. That is how I have to literally push on it with my the entire front of my foot in order to register a full brake. Look at that. I'm standing on it and rocking the chair back, and it's not fucking registering. That's fucking bad. That is fucking bad. I need an upper dead zone limit for the brake. And I can't make that happen. Unless that's what brake gamma means, at which point I don't know how. No fucking wonder I'm doing so fucking bad. I'm braking so early, it's bad. But I can't brake any later because then I'm not putting enough brake down in order to slow down faster. Fucking, it's Logitech shit. Because there's nothing I can do about that. You guys are literally sitting there, watching. Fucking, I can't even fucking speak. Fucking piece of shit. Like, turning laps over and over again is only going to do so much. Eventually. It's probably going to say that I should have braked a little later, if that makes fucking sense. wheel is not good for at the very least this particular one because of how shitty it's constructed. He's not good for hardcore sim racing. He's probably good for like Forza Horizon, maybe. Look, I'm already half a second off. There's no fucking point in continuing. I should probably do a little bit more than just 3 laps. One being an out lap. One of them doesn't even count. Let's see how bad it is. God damn. Feathered the brake right there. That doesn't make sense to me. How the fuck you would do that? No. Oh, god damn it. Go away. It had a thing where it told me, and like it had a grade rating based on certain aspects of my driving. I want to show that to you guys if I can find it again. Yeah, that's it right there. So for that, the fastest lap I've ever done, the 127 lap, the rate you apply and reach your maximum brake pressure. I can't even do that because I have to fucking stand on the brake and it doesn't register a full brake the game because the shit is so fucking piss poor constructed. Standing on it and rocking the chair back, literally putting all of my weight on the fucking brake, is not enough for it to register. That's how shit this thing is. I'm gonna need a better pedal setup. Maybe it's just this one. Luckily I can plug it in to the steering wheel and make that work. Trail braking is how much you let off the brake going into a corner. I know that. The rate you reach and release your minimum brake pressure. Throttle application, rate you apply and reach maximum throttle, which it's actually not that easy. Or not that hard. Sorry. I'm fucking confused now. The throttle is a smooth and consistent pressure. Unlike the brake, where you go 30% down and all of a sudden you're like standing on something like that. It feels like a rubber stopper. It feels like they tried to simulate increasing pressure, but they put this like rubber thing around whatever the fuck it is that allows the pedal to travel downward. And they put this rubber thing that was so fucking stiff that it's supposed to, I don't know what the fuck they did. I don't know how the fuck they made this thing. I'm gonna tear it apart just for shits and giggles once I get a new one. Throttle release is because I'm rate that you release and reach your minimum throttle pressure. I'm kind of just like letting off of it rather than just like gradually letting off it. That's kind of my fault. I'm like in this mindset where it's either your full throttle or not full throttle. You're either on the brake or you're on the throttle. There is no in between. You have to be on one or the other. You can't just coast. If you coast, it's because you're saving fuel and you're wasting time. And of course, your braking points. I'm hitting my braking points kind of well enough. I know when to brake, but I obviously cannot brake hard. And the fact that it's actually giving me an A on that when I have to brake earlier than I need to be in order to actually slow down fast enough to hit the apex. And then unnecessary braking, apply the brakes when you don't need to. And this one, your minimum speed at the apex. I'm getting better at that. I can sit here and turn laps all day, and I'm probably not going to get any better. And of course, yeah, you have videos to watch about.
Brake pedal control is our ability to properly apply pressure to.
Holy shit.
Brake pedal. It is a skill that can be unintentionally developed just by driving, but it's best learned through specific training. Having good pedal control means that we can apply specific pressure in a way that meets the demands of a corner. For example, a big stop in a downforce car requires 100% brake pressure almost instantaneously and then released relatively quickly, whereas the requirements for a complex corner in an MX-5 are more nuanced, typically with less pressure. The following exercises are designed to help you improve pedal control. This is a basic but extremely important motor skill that any driver of any level can benefit from practicing. Brake pedal control is our ability to properly apply pressure to the brake pedal.
All these videos to watch.
It is
so
a
that
skill
would
that
help.
can be unintentionally developed just by
Of course,
driving.
I haven't watched
it's best
a single one
learned
of
through
those.
specific.
The art of trail braking. That's when as you go into a corner, you let off the brake.
Trail braking is extremely difficult, but will put you on the trail to success. So what is trail braking? Trail braking is the slow, gradual release of braking pressure as you go through a corner and is done for a number of reasons. First, it allows you to carry more speed into the corner by bleeding steering and braking together. Second, it allows you to turn the car around the corner more effectively because more grip is available in the front of the vehicle. And thirdly, trail braking increases the predictability and control level of the car throughout the corner. Trail braking is
muscle memory. That's just
in this exercise, you will feel and see what proper trail braking should look like. I want you to focus on tracing the release rather than the brake onset, which is instead covered in our other braking programs. After you've completed the exercise, use the scrolling function in the player controls to look back at the brake pressure you've performed and see how you've done. Typical things that first-timers do in this exercise are releasing the brakes too suddenly and then reapplying the brakes. Instead, practice releasing the brakes once in one movement, and if you've released too quickly, focus on getting it right in a single brake application on the next curve. Other typical mistakes in braking is holding the brake pressure too high through the corner. Having high pressure through a corner can lead to over-rotating the car, causing oversteer. You can also see that it might even cause understeer if we're braking so hard we're locking up the inner front tire by asking it to brake and turn too much at the same time. This exercise can be completed multiple times, so there is no pressure to get it right on the first attempt. It's better to get it right on circuit. In this exercise, you will feel...
Okay, so these videos, I'm going to watch these videos not on the stream. I don't think Driver61 is going to appreciate me streaming their content and onto my channel. I'm pretty sure they would much rather you guys come into their program and do it. That said, you guys probably should. I'm not entirely sure where to go with this fucking stream. I'm really not. We're not even an hour in. We're 43 minutes, 44 minutes in. Not even all of it's me. Trying to trail brake in a thing where like that is so, because it doesn't feel like right. Hold on, let me pull this shit back up again. Let me show you what I'm gonna like, you need to show, or you need to see what I'm talking about here. Hold on a second. It fucking did it again. Yeah, it's dropping down to 30. I have to minimize this, which is Streamlabs, to get it to kick back up to 60 frames per second. What the fuck is going on? Why does Streamlabs fuck with the frame rate? All right. thing. Why isn't it there? Oh, god damn it. Let's try turn 11. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about right here. Trying to gauge just how much I'm letting off the brake when it still feels just as stiff right here as it does right as, like, from right here is where you can feel that, whatever that is. I'm calling it a rubber stopper. Right here is where you can hit that rubber stopper, but from like, there is no gradual increase in pressure in the brake to simulate that. So that right there, it's extremely difficult for me to gauge whether or not I'm letting enough off or if I'm letting too much off, because it feels just as stiff right here as it does when I hit it right there. That is my biggest issue. That is the reason why I'm having a hard time. Like, I'm doing this. I'm standing on the brake like this in order to get it to register full. So watch this. That, like, it does not, there is no difference. Like, there's no difference in pressure in the brake itself, resistance in the brake itself between, in this little area right here, where I have to start using my entire body weight in order to actually get it to register the fact that my fucking foot is on it. Like, this is bad. This is fucking bad. Let me see here. What does it say? Wolf Barrel? Wolf? Hold on, I can't see your name. What is that? Shit, dude. Wolf. I'm just gonna call you Wolf. Yeah, I stream on all three, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. I TriCast because I have the ability to do that. So what we're doing here, if you haven't been paying attention or if you haven't been watching, is I'm trying to use this Trophi AI system, this artificial intelligence, to help me increase or improve my sim racing. But the brake pedal in this Logitech G920 that I've had since November 2021, for 2 years now. No, October 2021. It was right before Forza Horizon 5 came out. That's when I got it. Like, this entire area right here, there is no difference in brake pressure. So trying to trail brake in something that does not feel any different from the time I hit this little, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's right here. It feels like a rubber stopper, and right up to, like, I have to stand on it. I have to fucking stand on this brake in order for it to register full throttle. It's fucking bad. It's really fucking bad. Is this from the guys that do Garage 61? Don't know what Garage 61 is, but it's called Driver 61 or the Trophi AI system. What pedals do you have? So the pedals that I've got are the ones that it actually came with. Oh. I don't want it to keep doing that. Yeah, it's going to keep doing that. Hold on a second. Let me show you. What happened? Hold on a second. What happened? There it is. Pause. Oops. There we go. What the fuck? Okay, I did not look up the 107% rule, which is also sim racing. Well, there's also racing. Hold on. Logitech. You were on my recommended for YouTube. Oh, thank you. That's pretty cool. I didn't know YouTube recommended me for people. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. All right, let me, again. Assetto Corsa. Now I'm doing a screen capture in order for me to, what the fuck? There we go. So I'm using a Logitech G920. The 923 is their newest one. It comes with pedals and the steering wheel. It comes with everything. Whoops. That's not what I want. There it is. That's the 29. That's the PlayStation version, I think. All right, G920. It does not look like this. Mine does not look like this. There we go. It looks like that. Okay, so it comes with its pedals, but the brake pedal, like, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. It looks just like that, and you can't see it. It's nothing on the outside that's causing it to feel like it's... I don't know. I don't fucking know what it is. But whatever it is, it's causing this weird, at around 30% brake pedal input, it feels like this rubber stopper that is, I guess, trying to simulate the increase of brake pressure, but it's kind of just like hindering it because it's just a constant, like you're really having to force into it. Oh yeah, I had this wheel, I had to get rid of it. The pedals were oh wow. The wheel was trash, not hating, no. Dude, you don't, if you want to hate on me, you're more than welcome to. I was on a budget. I kind of just went with what I could afford. But now that I have a bigger budget, I'm going to go with a Thrustmaster. Or maybe a Fanatec. Something still on a budget, sort of, but something a little bit better. Logitech. Better. Go Moza. Oh, yeah, they're the other people. I thought they were like kind of like the Mad Catz brand of controllers. Let me look them up here real quick. What would you recommend if I were to go Moza? Stay signed out. Oh god, no, this thing is legit. Oh, sweet. Okay, sweet. Oh, wow, that looks pretty cool. Oh, it's got one of those things. I saw that with, it was Fanatec. No, Thrustmaster. I got the R9. It will have the most realistic force feedback and all the power you need. Oh, sweet. There it is. Oh, that's the wheel base. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. The wheel base. That's what you attach your wheel to. Which wheel did you get? All you need is the 9NM, the Newton meter. Bundles. Let's do bundles. You said you got the R9. Let's check out the bundles here real quick. Because I'm not going to be able, I don't have that kind of budget to buy each individual thing. If I can get a bundle of something with everything on it that'll actually work, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I didn't really give them a thought because the few Moza items I saw on Amazon were like, didn't have force feedback or something like that. It had a bungee cord system. No, not a little motor or whatever. Let's see. That's the 3.9. I got the CS wheel. It's a 13-inch rim. The R5 bundle is okay if you want to piece a setup together over time. Get the SRP pedals from Moza. They are load cells. They go off pressure, not travel. Oh, they go off pressure, not travel. Okay, I got what you're saying there. SRP. Damn, those look sophisticated. iRace, or while I use iRacing, when I decided to jump into sim racing, that was the very first thing I did through Steam. Was I got a 1-month subscription to iRacing, and I played it for about 3 minutes before I realized that you don't get all the content. You have to buy all that separately, and I did the math. U.S. dollars for all the cars, it was like $2,500. And for someone who's on a budget, I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's a money pit. So my go-to is Race Room Racing Experience because it was free to play, and for $100, I got all the content to go with it, and I don't have to pay a monthly subscription to access it all. Or the tracks, I didn't bother calculating all of the tracks up because as soon as I saw all the cost of all the cars, I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. I'll just play what I've got. So let me take a look at these pedals here. Floor-mounted organ-type accelerator pedal. I don't know what that means. I feel out of my depth now. Ooh. You get a 40% discount after 40 pieces of stuff are bought. 20. Oh, wow. Oh, 20%. Okay. Still though, that was fucking expensive. And I looked at that, I was like, there's no way I'm buying all this shit. And then again, you have to pay a monthly subscription to access all the content that you've already paid for. I thought that was ridiculous. I'm not doing that. Hold on, I got someone. Why? Whoops. So I've got a Twitch. For some weird reason, my multi-stream on Streamlabs is not showing my. Oops. Is not showing my YouTube chat, and I don't know why. So on my YouTube, I got over here. Streamlabs is a little source intensive. Yeah, for some reason, it's been doing that a lot lately. But for some reason, it causes my TV to flash blacken off. I don't know why. But anyways, so I'm really sorry over there on YouTube. I'm really sorry. For some weird reason, Streamlabs' chat thing is not showing your chat. So I do apologize. I'm not ignoring you. It's just it's not showing what you're saying. I have to look on my other computer over there to see. But I'm looking at I'm looking at fucking pedals here. I'm looking at basically I'm going to be I'll drop some money on a new setup damper. What? That's what it feels like. That I wouldn't be surprised if that's what I've got on the brake pedal down here. That came with this Logitech. And it's so fucking stiff too. Like it's not gradual stiffness as you go down. It's like you're standing on a wall and it immediately gets stiff. It's bad. It's fucking bad. Have you tried just OBS? I have, or maybe Restream. Restream kept crashing, and Open Broadcast software wouldn't. I think it wouldn't let me TriCast, if I remember correctly. I had a problem with that too. Or no, maybe it was hard to use. Or maybe that was something else. Anyways, Restream kept crashing, and OBS was either hard to use or it wouldn't let me TriCast. SRP pedals. If I were to no, not the bundles. If I were to do one of each, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, it might be doable. I could probably, no, $500, I can't do that. $400 is a little expensive, but I might be able to make that work. And if I can change out that wheelbase for the 9 Newton meters, like you said there, Wolfie. Excuse me. Then yeah, I'd probably do that. Something on a budget that would work. That is better. Better? Yeah, better than this Logitech that I paid $250 for. See, that's what I want. I want something like that. One of those really sophisticated steering wheels that shows like your stats, like your tire pressures, your tire wear, and all that stuff. I would love to do that, but I don't have that kind of money. Let's see what's going on over here on YouTube. Oh, you're Wolfie. Oh shit. Sorry. I'm really sorry. So you're Wolfie on YouTube, and okay. Accessories. My little shifter here, that works, and my e-brake works perfectly fine. So I'm not going to use those digital dashes. That would be cool to have. If I ever won the lottery, I'd go all out on a motion sim rig. That's it. Look. Out of sheer curiosity. The next level of racing is the people that I've got. Again, because I was on a budget, I got the GT Lite. That was $230. The seat rocks back, but it's perfectly fine. I don't mind it. What does Race Room Racing Experience pops up a window as soon as you start it up, and a lot of times it has like their not their sim rigs. Yeah, if I ever got the money, I'd fucking get one of these. That looks so fucking cool. simplest model for motion simulation or simulator experience. That, if it was on a budget or if it was cheap enough, yeah, I'd probably go for one. But I would love to get one of these. I would absolutely love to get one of these. Go back. We'll stop looking at them because I'm starting to make myself sad. I can't afford one yet. Close. Yeah, something like that. I'm not answering that. I don't know you. Ah, wheelbase, R9. Direct drive servo motor. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I guess it's a motor that's supposed to simulate force feedback with 9 Newton meters of torque. Resistance? I guess? That's way too expensive. I would, however, let me take a look at which one was the cheapest of the bundles here. The R3, I think it was. Xbox and PC. I'm on PC. I would prefer to get it before the next Forza Motorsport comes out. I've got the day October 5th. I've got that day off work specifically so I can play the game. And that's with its early release on Steam. And that's what I'm going to do. You got all these extra buttons too to go with it. That fucking helps. Because then I don't have to worry about trying to match specific things to what looks like the shitty Xbox layout here on the actual wheel itself. But I absolutely, Mr. Wolfie, you're giving me good suggestions, it looks like. I'm gonna have to take you up on it. Is that the rev light? Like it flashes red when you're hitting the red line? That's pretty cool. That's what I was looking at with the Thrustmaster that I was looking at just this morning. Close that. Is it 248? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. That's it. Yeah, Thrustmaster. Because it was actually doable for me. $400. I mean, if I'm going to drop $400 on it, I might as well get something where I can swap out parts and configure it to my ability. It does not look like it has as many buttons on the steering wheel. I could be wrong. Magnetic pedals and includes 4 brake pressure modes. It has a little digital display. That's what I was digging. I kind of like that. Then again, I'm a dork, and I'll like anything like that. Oh, sweet. I didn't see that part. RPM, speed, position, and time. Little buttons that look like that on my Kia Forte GT. That's what I was looking at. What was the other thing? If I'm going to do, just as a side by side comparison here. Fanatec. They make some really good shit. €1,000? For the record, I'm here in Latvia. Wait a minute. The pedals, while they did come with the steering wheel, they have to plug into the steering wheel. Like you said, you've actually had them. We had it before. Can I get new pedals? Because if I don't have to drop $400 on a new set, on a new steering wheel bundle. Oops, that's not the right one. This one. I wanted to type into this bar. With Fanatec wheel. No, we'll just look up Logitech pedals. Oh shit. Load cell and customizable. €400. Pro racing pedals. Load cell brake, better muscle memory, optimal braking power. The load cell. Yeah, it would be great if this had a nicer braking system, because the clutch is not. The clutch and the throttle are both like smooth, like consistent. So, like, they're smooth and consistent travel. So, like, I can actually gauge just how much throttle I'm putting down to a degree. I'm still kind of, like, over speeding it because in my brain, I'm not putting enough down, but I'm actually putting more than enough because the pedal travel is so small. But the brake is not like that. I don't, what the fuck? So, again, the clutch and the throttle look like they are configured slightly different. Look at that. Did they try to make some, like, weird-ass fucking system for the brake pedal to... I have that shifter, but I don't use it. I kind of like the sequential better. €1,500. I kind of feel like this right here would be I mean, I would hope for that kind of money, it's a fuck ton better than a $250 Logitech. I kind of feel like these still wouldn't be as good as like one of those other ones. So you don't get the pedals to go with it. If I want to be dropping close to $400 on a new set of pedals, I might as well just get a whole brand new fucking steering wheel to go with it. And I'm not going to drop €1,500 for that. No, I would much rather bundle. There we go. Fucking, there was a little thing right there. I don't see that. I like that. You get to customize the buttons. You get to put whatever sticker you want on that button so you know what it is, and you can map that button to whatever you want it to be. That's pretty cool. Hold on. For the sake of brevity here, let's... Again, because I'm in Latvia, everything's in euros. So if you're stateside there, Wolfie. What would I do with this thing, though? I might take it to a pawn shop and get rid of it. If I can. 700... Oh, wait. Pedals Ultimate Upgrade Kit. Club Sport Steering Wheel. I would love one of those. Well, I mean, if I want to drop that money, it's going to have a little digital display. That's still a lot of money. Universal Hub V2. The fuck is that supposed to be? Huh. Yeah, I'm thinking like it's one of those things. Like something that's supposed to simulate the increase in brake pressure the more you put down, but it doesn't simulate the increase in brake pressure. It's like all of the brake pressure all at once at the 30% range. It's fucking terrible. Oh, shit. Configure your setup. Can I do that? Okay, it's loading. I'm starting to lose my voice because I've been shouting for enough time. There we go. Okay, so steering wheel. $400 for a steering wheel. $379.95 for the cheapest one it looks like they've got. Wow. That shit, $300. That's for a classic. That shit better be fucking worth it. If I'm dropping that kind of money, that's more than a car payment to me. For the steering wheel. I mean, holy shit. $259 CS2 wheel 320. It's got a little display on it, flat. Okay, let's do, for the sake of, oh, available soon. It's not even ready yet. What is the cheapest build I can do? We'll do, fuck me, 5 Newton meters. That should be fine. That's still $200 for just the wheelbase. Oh. You can securely clamp the wheelbase to a desk or table. Does it not come with clamps, like on the wheel base itself, or is that like a different way to? Oops. So that's on there. Next. Oh, that's why it's so expensive. You get really like that's a so the paddles, the buttons, those are all like a separate item. That's why the wheel is so expensive. But what's next? Pedals. I think pedals are next. And for some weird reason, fuck it. Fanatec, that's just way too fucking expensive. Thrustmaster, that's right there in my price range, but it is still a bit pricey. And Moza, if I can replace some of that shit, like the wheelbase and the pedals, I think that might be better. You might be right. You know, you are right. You're absolutely right. If I can swap out the pedals for another set and it still be cheaper than a fucking brand new wheel, then yeah. So that's the R3. The R5 is $100 more. Does it come with $100 extra, or is it $100 worth more sophistication? Shit on my TV. It only comes with 2 pedals. That's fine. I only use 2. I don't use the clutch. The ability to customize all that. Well, map all of it. Do have a few extra buttons on there. That way I can map. I have a pit lane speed limiter button. Pit request. Wipers. Not sure what that means. Not sure what that means or what that means. I don't know what S1 or S2 means. Camera. I guess change the camera. R. Don't know. Start, of course. Radio. Menu. Home. So, yeah. And a light so I know when I need to shift. That's pretty cool. 5.5 Newton meters of direct drive power. So for $500. Oh, and it has its own software. Where's my mouse at? There it is. Okay. And so where the fuck? What the fuck? I just took 2 screenshots. I hit the F12 button. Where is my mouse? There it is. Mouse cursor. Alright. Mazda, R5, R9, R5 bundle. See racing wheel. See, that right there is what I was thinking about when I saw Moza. It's like this off-brand, cheap, only good if you if you're just buying it for like your child or something and they just want one. PXN, that's the brand. The CS steering wheel. I'd probably get the CS steering wheel. G923 is the newest one. But if that looks like the same pedals as the one I've got. Yeah, it is. The only difference is mine, where it has the little G logo by the brake pedal, mine just says Logitech. F1 racing wheel add-on. That ain't bad. $200 for that wheel, and I get the clusterfuck of dials and buttons. Do the dials work? The dials don't look like they move. Maybe it isn't worth it. Never mind. All right. Well, I really hate to fucking do this. I don't want to use this steering wheel anymore, and I'm starting to feel bad about not being able to afford something better. So what I'm going to do... I'll be saving up for that before the next page, before Forza Motorsport, the new one, coming out here soon. I'm going to start saving up for that. I'm only going to have so much time, but I should be able to buy it and rush it here to Riga. Before the next Forza Motorsport comes out. But that is a thank you very much, Wolfie, for the suggestion, because I would have never given Moza a second thought if he hadn't have said something. Like, really, thank you. That right there is absolutely not in my next paycheck, obviously. It's gonna take like 2 paychecks to save enough to be able to make that payment, or maybe Amazon will let me do that thing where I can just buy now, pay over time. All right, well. I hate this wheel. I do. Cheap option, but again, I was on a budget. Didn't have a choice. It was either I go for this, or I miss out and I just use a controller, and it kind of defeats the purpose if you want to get into sim racing if you're using a controller. Well, Mr. Wolfie, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. But I hate the thought that I'll practice with this a little bit more. I just wanted to showcase the Trophi.ai system, just to see what you could do or what it was. How it's supposed to help you. That's what I gotta deal with. Like, it's a smooth and consistent spring. It's the brake. It's the fucking brake. And that right there, hold on. Pause that. So this right here, I guarantee you if I went on the brake as hard as he did, that's his. This is me. I would have spun. That's the reason why I got off of it slightly, or stayed consistent on it at that particular point, because any more and I would have just started spinning. Or I would have understeered so bad I would have spun, or gone wide. Mr. Wolfie, thank you for being here on this shit show, because this absolutely has been one hell of a shit show. I'm dropping back down to 36 frames per second. 23, 36. The 30s instead of the 60s, even though my 12 gig video card from AMD and an octa-core processor somehow isn't enough to run Streamlabs and Assetto Corsa at the same time, or at the very least have Streamlabs maximized. Like this. Like, oh shit. There. Yeah. Into the Matrix. Screen. So, yeah, for some weird reason, it's not showing your YouTube chat, even though I'm on the multi-stream right there. Anyways, I was about to say something I fucking forgot. Yeah, right. If Streamlabs is up, open, like just as this, on my computer, this is a TV right here that I'm looking at. I HDMI my computer to my TV as my second monitor. If I have it maximized, it starts doing that shit. If I minimize it, and then I Alt-Tab to it, It works. It starts to work again. No, actually it's not. No, wait. There we go. Yeah, 60 frames. Fuck. This has been one hell of a shit show, bro. I do apologize for it. Thank you for the suggestion, though. I'm definitely going to be buying one of those. If I can make that $500 payment, I'll do that. I'll do that. And I'll swap out that wheelbase for the R9. But thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry this is all that really was. I'm just frustrated. I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow for a stream. Probably not going to be sim racing, though. Most likely not going to be sim racing. I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure it out. I'll just wing it. I usually wing my streams anyway, so thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, across all platforms, I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.